In this project, I'm going to be attempting to restore these headlights. Not sure if you can see those clearly, but they are kind of cloudy. So I'm going to try to restore those headlights with this product from 3M, Ultra Headlight Restoration Kit. Let's take a look and see what's inside. Tape, multiple discs for cleaning, gloves. So this is what the product comes with, and I'm going to be using those to try to restore headlights on this car so that we get rid of this yellow effect that it has. Not very clear in camera, but when it finishes, we'll see exactly what it looks like. First thing I'm going to do is open the hood, and you might notice I covered the engine already, because when I'm sanding, there's a sanding disc. It's going to get mess all over the place, and I don't want it to stick to the engine. Let's open the hood. So here I've covered the engine, and the first thing I have to do is I have to apply tape so that when I am sanding, it doesn't damage the paint. Stand by. Okay, so here I've masked off the area of the headlight, and I'm about to get my drill and begin the process. It did say in the instructions to make sure you clean the area, make sure you wipe this down with water and soap before beginning the sanding process or the restoration process. So at this point, I'm going to get my drill, and I'm going to connect this to the drill, and I'm going to begin the cleaning process. I am kind of nervous because I am not sure how it's going to turn out. According to the instructions, you can do both headlights at the same time, but I really feel like doing only one at a time. Also, regarding the tapes here, if you have your own tape, you can apply your own tape to the surface. I doubled the tape just in case the process of sanding it, buffing it, goes to one layer of the tape, so I've doubled it for my own protection. Also, if you don't have a very steady hand with a drill, never used a drill before, make sure you tape as much of the surface as possible, just in case you slip. Okay, so here I've masked off the other headlight, in this case the right side, when facing the vehicle, and I've used some additional tape, same material, to cover more of the surface. It's kind of almost white. The car is white, but you should be able to see that. Just to make sure I have an extra layer in case I slip with the drill. I have one more suggestion. As you can see here, I have a mask because I'm going to be sanding, and as a result, we're going to have this debris all over the place. This is a 500 grit disc to begin with. So I'm going to put this mask on. I'm not going to show my face. I'm going to show you what I'm doing and how the results will turn out, and that is what's important here. So let's put this on and begin the sanding process. I'm not going to show you the entire process. That takes a bit too much time. So I'm going to be sanding as such. As you can see, it's abrasion begin to show. This is the progress so far. I have used the 500 grit paper, sandpaper, sanded it, and as you can see, it is all gray, white. If I go like this, you can see behind that there is a clean surface. As a matter of fact, let me wipe it off and take a look. So as I wipe this off, we can see what the surface looks like. And I do see some areas that need more buffing, like up here. It's really cloudy up here, and really down here it's pretty clean. So up here, I'm not sure what's going on up here, but it's definitely not very clean there. This area also has a blemish. So overall, it doesn't look very smooth, but I'm going to continue with the 500 grit sandpaper here and do it again. And just follow the process according to what 3M has in their recommendation. This up here looks really cloudy, which I'm not very happy with at all. So maybe it's supposed to look like this, or maybe like this. I am not sure. So after using the 500 grit paper and the 800 grit, this is where we are. Give a wipe. At this stage, according to the instructions, my next step is to use the 3000 grit paper, but first I have to clean off the lens, and I'm going to be using water and 800 grit. Another thing is, once you use these sandpaper and you use them down and become clogged, all you have to do is get a vacuum. You get a vacuum, you simply clean it out. Yes, you can change the pad, but you can also choose to vacuum them out. You should vacuum them out anyway because the dust gets everywhere. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there's dust everywhere. So having a vacuum ready to clean up the mess is a very good idea. Here I have the light out and I'm in the garage. I think when the light is on, you can't see the blemishes very well. So I've turned the lights out. Let me turn them on and give you an idea what I mean. So here I have the garage lights on, and that's the difference. I think I can see them better when the light is not as bright. And there we go. Next step, clean this off. Mount our 3000 grit paper onto the disc, and I'm going to clean it up. And my drill ran out of power, so I have to stop, and now I'm charging the battery. But thus far, this is what we have. Hope you can see that well. Just hit the lights again. A little bit better in the light, I think, without the light I should say. But it looks okay. I have a couple more steps to go, but I'm going to stand by until the battery is charged for the drill. Then we'll continue. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give a thumbs up on the video, please. And if anything else happens that I need to post regarding how to fix these issues on your older vehicle. This is a 2010 Volkswagen GTI. And I think somewhere after 5 years or so, the lens, especially when you're in a very hot, sunny place like the southern United States of America, the lens do pick up these yellow, they become yellow and ugly. Anyway, now looking at this lens does not look very clean to me, but I think it's actually inside of the lens that's the problem. So outside is smooth, no issues. Before I apply this headlight clear coat, just going to get a good look here, see what it looks like before we do it. Okay, let's apply it and see what happens. So there you go, that's the first one. I'm going to do the second one the same way, and I'm going to wait 15 minutes according to the instructions and allow it to dry. So after 15 minutes, I'll come back and reapply the second one, which you can see here. Then allow it to dry again and take it outside and get a better look at it in the sunlight. The reason I have the car inside is to prevent dust and dirt from getting on the lens while I try to work on it. Now that's the clear coat, and it looks pretty clean, but I can't really tell until I apply the second coat and it dries. Then take it outside and get proof in the sunlight. Thus far, looks better than it was before. And I want to say thank you for watching this entire video. This is the last step, excuse me, to finishing this headlight. And this is the second clear coat I'm about to apply. Thus far, this project has lasted about 3 hours. Of course, I'm not in a rush because I want to get this done correctly. But just in case you're wondering, it's been about 3 hours. Don't forget to please subscribe to the channel. Give a thumbs up on the videos. I'd be very appreciative, because I hope this video will help someone else to have their car look as mine will in terms of the finish of the headlight. Because when they're yellow and all foggy, not only do you not see well, the car looks aged. And with a car like this, usually enthusiasts drive this type of car, and as a result, the workmanship must show in the quality of work that's put into it. So that's it for that headlight. Let's do the second one. Now I can see some stuff in the headlight. It's not perfect by any means, but it's going to look a lot better than it was before. At this point, I can do some touch-up if I need to do touch-up. The second coat application. Thing is not to get the clear coat onto the paint. And this is the car outside. It's a lot better. So I think we are good.